Hi, it's Paul Brooks here, and today I want to do a review of a new piece of software that's just come out. It's actually been out for around about sort of 10 days or so ago. The software is called Traffic Zion. You can see the sales page right there on the screen. Now, I haven't done a review immediately it came out because I wanted to pick it up, which I have done, and I wanted to test it to see if it actually worked. I'm going to show you the results that I've had very shortly. So Traffic Zion, and as you can see from the headline that's right there on the screen, it's a new traffic software that gets you high niche based 100% free targeted traffic on complete autopilot. So that's what it is. Let me just scroll down so you can see a little bit more of the sales page. You'll see the pricing of it in a moment. So as you can see there, it's fully automated, one-click install, it's set and forget. Now, I've always been pretty skeptical about set and forget traffic systems. But this one kind of caught my eye, so I wanted to give it a go. And as I said, I'll show you the results that I've had over the last week or so very shortly. So anyway, scrolling right down through the rest of the page, it goes through quite a bit of detail and it talks about some of the results that they've had. Which is all well and good, which is great, but then really at the end of the day, is it going to get results for me and for you as well, potentially? So yeah, lots of stuff on the sales page to go through, screenshots, more videos of how things work. You can see some results. Let me just scroll further down. And when we get down to the bottom, there is the price. And here we go, $29. Okay, so that's for the Pro version, which is the one that I've got. And for that, you can use it on as many sites as you like, which is great. So that's the sales page. It's, it's no fluff, no real filler on it as well. So, so that kind of attracted me. There's some nice bonuses that goes with it. So you can use it, and there's lots of other stuff as well. And the testimonials that people have given for it have been good as well. And they have got a really good Facebook support group where you can see all the questions that people are asking about the software and, getting it installed and all that sort of stuff. And I've been on there as well and asked and answered a few questions. So all I can tell you is that so far it's worked really nicely for me. So $29 is what you get, or rather how much it costs for the Pro version. Now, when you pick it up through JVZoo. When you first log in, you come to this particular page. So let me scroll down. There's the Facebook support group, and when you pick it up, I suggest that you do join it and read through all of the other comments that people have made. You'll see mine in there as well. So that's really nice, very nice thing to do. And then from there, you just click on to this green members area button that takes you into the members area itself. Now, there are a lot of tutorial videos. So you'll see this particular page, and there's actually been, let me just scroll down a little bit so you can see this. In the week that I've had it and used it, there's actually been 7 updates done to the software as well. So Demetrius is really on the ball and making sure that that the software is working and running, and he's actually picked up a few suggestions from people in the support group that have actually made it a lot better. He's just added one, which is this latest version, this 1.8 version update that you can see on the screen right there. It's actually, I uploaded it today. And it's made quite a bit of difference. So yeah, it's really good. And what is nice is that, Demetrius is actually listening to his customers and taking on board what they're saying and making some changes, which is fantastic, which is great. Anyway, so once you get to this page, then you will scroll down, and these are all of the particular types of Traffic Zion that you can get, particular versions. So I've got the Pro version, so you just literally click on the access button here. I've already actually got the page open at the top, so let me just open it up. There we go. So this is the members area. So whatever level that you've bought into, you'll have your levels here on the left hand side. So there's lots of training videos in here. Now, I'm not going to tell you where the traffic is coming from. What I will say is that it is from a white hat, totally ethical. It doesn't go against any terms of service or terms of conditions that it uses to get the traffic from. So it's completely safe, which is fantastic because there's so many other things out there that are either grey or even black hat. But this Traffic Zion isn't. It's totally white hat, and it comes from a really good free traffic source. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what it is because that would be unfair to me because I paid for it, but to everyone else as well. So what I can tell you is that the traffic is ethical and it's coming from a really good source as well. So there's lots of training videos that tells you exactly how to set it up, and there's testimonials in here as well. I don't think he's added mine in, which is a bit frustrating, but there you go. But then there's all the training videos down here that tells you how to set it up. In terms of setup, you need to make sure that you have a free account, again, on 2 other websites that kind of complement Traffic Zion. They link together, which is where then Traffic Zion actually pulls the traffic from. So you need to get 2 accounts. Again, they're free, they're really easy to set up, and in fact, you know, a lot of people have already got them. But as I said, if you don't, very simple, just sign up and it's totally free. So you've got all of everything on here. Now, as you can tell, I've blurred all of this stuff out because it tells you exactly where the traffic comes from and how to set it all up. So, you know, I want to kind of hide that, as I said, for the benefit of everyone who's used it. So that's the members area. When you go through all of the videos, it takes about, I suppose, an hour or so to go through all of the videos. And it's very detailed, it's very step by step, it's very easy to do. But again, you know, if you've got any issues or any problems with it, and there have been some people who have had problems linking everything together, the Facebook support group is really good, and Demetrius is normally on there every day live, so he can give you live support, which is fantastic. Now, the software itself runs on autopilot automatically. It is set and forget. You switch it on in the morning and it runs. The only thing I would say about it is that the traffic software stops when you shut your computer down. Okay, so at that point, the whole thing stops and it stops getting you more traffic. So there is a way around that, which is actually inside the back end of Traffic Zion in your members area, which shows you how to make sure that the software is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you're not missing out on any traffic at all. Now, I haven't actually done that yet. I'm going to because it kind of makes sense. Now, I'm in the UK, so a lot of my traffic comes from the US and Australia and New Zealand, Canada, etc. Lots of the tier 1 stuff anyway. So there's a big time difference between where I am. So when I shut my PC down, and to be honest, I've been leaving it on till around about sort of 11:30 p.m. here. So I am catching some sort of early evening traffic from the US, which is great. But there is a way around it that I can just have it running in the background 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as I said, that is in the training as well, which is fantastic. So Demetrius has got pretty much everything covered. And so the real question is does this thing work? Does the software do what it says it does? Does it get people eyes on your content, on your websites, on your affiliate pages or whatever? So I'm going to show you the results now. And again, I've blurred some of it out on the software because you actually download this little piece of software onto your desktop and it runs. So I'm going to open it up for you. Bear with me a second. Okay, so here we go. This is Traffic Zion. So this is the little interface. This is the software that you download. As you can see, Traffic Zion 1.8, which I uploaded again this morning. I've only got a couple of websites on it. I've got the blog just for marketers and Men's World HQ, which is my men's lifestyle magazine website on there as well. So you can have as many websites linked to it as you like, and it works and it gets traffic. So let me just show you. So all of these key phrases here, these are the ones that are related and relevant to Just for Marketers, the blog. But look how many eyes and how many times the content that I've got on the site has been liked. 114, 58, 34, 34, 26, 22, and it goes on. And actually, I've just added a load more key phrases today, which you'll see the zeros there. They are all from sort of down here. And it goes on and on and on. So in the, how many days have I had it running out? 5 days. There's been hundreds, okay, of people viewing my content and liking it. So does it work? Absolutely, it works. There it is. There's the proof for you right there. So can I recommend it? Yes, I can. Absolutely. For $29 for the pro version, guys, you can't go wrong with it. Seriously, it's really good. It does exactly what it says. It does what it's supposed to do, and I really like the fact that it does that. So, and I mentioned earlier on that Demetrius had been listening to his customers and been updating the software as well. Now, what he's actually done is when you're adding in more key phrases here, what you did have to do before is to go out and find the key phrases yourself. But what he's done is he's added a keyword suggestion tool on there as well. So now when you plug in your main sort of key phrase, for example, if I put make money online in there, it would suggest a whole list of key phrases that I could use as well, that again, that this software can go out and get me traffic for. So I'm certainly going to be taking advantage of that. And it really works. What I would say again as well is, you know, a lot of people, the comments in the Facebook group have been that, you know, I'm not getting very much traffic. But the thing is, guys, this is free traffic, okay? So you don't really have much control over when the traffic comes in and how much traffic you get, because it's free. You know, you're relying on real people coming to your website and liking your content. So you don't really have much control over it. So what I'm saying is, you've got to let it run. You've got to let it do its thing for a few days before you start changing things around, like, you know, deleting some of the key phrases or adding more in, because, you know, so you've got to test it. You've got to give it, you know, a few days to dial into the right key phrases before it actually starts getting you appreciable amounts of traffic. And as you can see, I've only been running it for 5 days. And it's getting me quite a bit of traffic already, and I've getting lots of eyes on my content, which is absolutely great. And it's going to get better because I'm going to start dialing into more key phrases. And as I said, I've already added a few more today. So I'm going to let it run for a few more days and see how much more traffic I'm going to get. And for any that, for example, if I scroll down a little bit, here, this key phrase, how to make money online fast, I actually got that from the Google keyword tool. So as you can see, it's not getting me anything, but I'm going to let it run for another few days before then potentially deleting it, which you can do just up here if you wanted to. But then, you know, on the other hand, why delete it? Because, you know, at some point somebody might search and find my content using that particular key phrase. So I might as well just leave it there. But of course, you know, it's entirely up to you. There's no limit on the number of key phrases that you can add into the software either. So yeah, I've got no complaints with it whatsoever. It's all good. And, you know, a lot of people say there's some things I don't like about it, some things I do like about it. But to be honest, right now, I haven't found anything that I don't like about it. It's really easy to set up. It takes literally, after you've gone through all of the training videos, you'll have it up and running in an hour. And it gets you traffic. I think I was getting traffic within the space of a couple of hours. And it's literally set and forget. So when I switch the computer on in the morning, I start Traffic Zion running. As you can see down there, it says Traffic Zion is running. And it just runs on in the background, and I'll leave it alone, and I'll just monitor it every other day or so and see what's happening. So do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Absolutely. As I said, for $29, pick it up. It's really simple. You can see a link below this video where you can get it from. Yes, it's an affiliate link, so I will get paid a commission for it. But, you know, I've tested this, guys. It works, so I can recommend it. Thanks very much for watching.